So my dude's Valkyrja, and today I'm going to be talking about Raiden Shogun and how the community's kind of changed opinions on her and how I was right. Now I want to throw this in the very beginning because everyone's always like, Valk, you're really petty, blah 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 blah, why are you still bringing this up? We get it, you were right on Raiden. I'll explain everything in this video. This is going to be a longer video, so cuddle up with a glass of warm milk and sit back because, yeah, this is going to be a definite longer video than you probably used to from me because we're going to have story time. But I want to talk about that I'm not always right. People have this misconception that I'm always right with stuff. I missed the mark a lot of times. I didn't think Kazuo was going to be as good as he is. Miko, I didn't know her skill was going to take so long, so I thought she was going to be better than what she is because her skill genuinely takes an eternity to actually get active and get rolling. Her skill takes a while to get up and running. There's a lot of instances where I was wrong. But with Raiden Shogun specifically, it's never been that drastic of a difference where people are saying how wrong I am and how wrong I am with this. And I was right. I was right on the money of what makes her valuable. Time has proven me correct. I don't need to keep lording that over people, although I will because I went through hell defending her. I don't need to keep lording it over people, but time has proven me extremely correct on it. And that's the one reason I keep bringing it up, because I went through a lot of pain and a lot of hate from everyone, and I do mean everyone, streamers, YouTubers, Redditors, everyone was hating on me at the time, because I went against the grain. I was going against what was popular to say, and I was saying about how good she is. And I also want to talk about how it's amazing now that she's reran, everyone thinks she's really good. What's changed? What's new available to her? Nothing. There's no new supports available to her that make her better. There's no new team that she's better in. She's still in the exact same national team that she's been in. There's nothing better for her, but everyone thinks she's really good now. What changed? Why are all the YouTubers now saying how good she is, the same YouTubers that were saying how bad she is? It's simple. It's because she's always been good. People just didn't see it at the time. And whenever I tried to tell people, everyone kind of dumped on me. So I want to talk about all that today. I want to talk about, one, how I knew she was good. This is going to give you guys the full story, the full lore to the Raiden Shogun saga on this channel. And this is about the fourth take of me doing this video, so I'm running a little low on resin at this point because I can only run so many domains while I sit here and talk to you guys. The last one, the volume was really weird, so I didn't keep it up. But, okay, so I'm going to talk about it. So how did I know initially Raiden was good? How did I know to actually explore Raiden and see why she was good? Well, it's very simple. I pulled Raiden, as you know you do when you get a new unit. You do pull them. That is indeed what happens. I pulled Raiden, and I started playing with her. And I noticed something felt off about my team. Not off in a bad way. Off in a good way. Something felt better, smoother. Everything felt a little more snappy, and everything felt just better. And I couldn't put my finger on it. I couldn't figure out why. Because at the time, I didn't have really good Raiden artifacts, so she wasn't really doing impressive amounts of damage. She wasn't doing anywhere near what she does now, which you won't see it in this domain because it's all Electro. But she wasn't doing anywhere near what she does now. But she was still, doing things. She was still there. She was still attacking, and I was like, something feels weird. So I went to the Abyss and I tested. If you guys don't remember, at the time, the Floor 12 Abyss made it so you literally could not take Raiden Shogun into the Floor 12 Abyss because it absolutely screwed her over. It absolutely cucked her ability to do her job. So we didn't test in Floor 12. We tested in Floor 11. And that's where I found how broken she is. Now, I showcased a lot of things. I showcased the fact that you could run 40 cost ults with her and just hit triangle. No skills, no energy gain, nothing. You just hit triangle and you just cleared. That's all you did. That was insane to me. I've never seen a unit do that. I've never seen anything capable of that before. And Raiden made that possible. So I did stuff like upload videos on that. I talked about it. And then I basically had a fight with the community because for a week I kept uploading videos, addressing whatever points I saw in comments people were making against me about Raiden and whatever's going on with her. I would make points addressing it. And basically, people would try to strawman my arguments and take it apart and do all sorts of stuff. And just make it so they try to discredit anything I was saying. I remember, you can actually go look in the Raiden main subreddit. There's a thread. There's a thread against me specifically about, if you remember how I just said about the 40 cost ults, they said in the thread that I said Raiden was designed to be used with 40 cost ults. That's not what I said in the video. I know exactly what I said because I've said the same thing since then and now. Raiden is designed to be a battery to be used with your ults. I never said she's meant to be used with 40 cost ults. That has potential. We're going to roll that. I never said she's meant to be used with 40 cost ults. I said she's meant to be a battery for your team. That way you can do stuff like Jade Cutter Sing Cho instead of Sack Sword, so you can put more damage allocated elsewhere. She's a very, very strong battery. And you might be thinking to yourself, oh, Valk, silly Valk, that's just typical Reddit. No, it was everybody. There were a lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people saying things like, oh, I bet he's never cleared Abyss, he doesn't know what he's talking about, etc., etc. A lot of people were lambasting me over my takes, which, fine, you do you, boo-boo. But time has proven me correct, and now with Raiden rerunning, those very same people who were lambasting me are now saying how good she is. So, I just wanted to make a video talking about it. If you guys don't know, whenever I saw Raiden was good, like I said, I spent so much. I've never tested a unit that much in my life in this game. I tested her 12-14 hours a day for about 4 days straight. I didn't start posting videos talking about my test results until about 4 days after, because I realized she was good, and I saw everything the community was saying, and I was like, dude, I'm going to get so much hate for this. I need to kind of hang off on it, until I got to a point where I couldn't hang off on it because she was just so good. I had to start making videos defending her because I saw everyone just running it through the rails, talking about how she's the worst Electro unit, worst Electro 5-star, all this stuff, and I was like, dude, she's not. She's cracked out of her mind, and I'm going to have to show you. So that's what I started doing, and I got rainbow to rails for that stuff. But yeah, now everyone is talking about how good she is, and about how much she buffs their team up, and these are the very same people who were telling you guys originally how terrible she is. And I feel like this isn't, I'm not here to bash those YouTubers, I'm not here to bash those streamers. That's not what I'm doing. What I want this to be is, I want this to be a lesson for everybody. That you need to come up with your own conclusions. You should not listen to other streamers, myself included. Like I said, I'm not always right. This is just one instance where I was very right and everyone was very wrong. But I've been wrong before. Everyone's wrong at points. That's what makes you human, right? If we're all perfect, that'd be a very boring life because everybody would be doing the exact same thing. No one's perfect. We all make mistakes. It's all about how you learn and grow from them and how you move forward. It's not about, you know, the mistake itself. But I wanted to make this video because, to me, it's crazy how consistently people are wrong. How consistently people just miss the mark. And I feel like somebody's watching. No. I feel like also that I kind of got swept under the rug as like the Raiden defender. Everybody kind of forgot about me about that I did that. And I am very petty because of everything I went through during that week. That week was just absolute aneurysm over and over. It was just headache after headache not because of what people were saying, because people just weren't getting it. That's what was killing me. I don't really care if people call me names. You guys know I'm like that. I don't really care what people tell me. But just imagine you're in a desert, right? You're in a desert. Everyone's dehydrated. But you find water. You're like, oh my god, water. Yes. I found some water. And you're drinking it. And you know it's water. You're like, this is 100% water. You can feel the cool refreshment going down your throat. You are good to go. But you try to tell everyone else, hey guys, look, this is water. They're like, no, that's sand. You're just drinking more sand. But you know that's water. That's what it felt like. It felt like I'm sitting here trying to tell everybody, hey, look, here's this really amazing thing. And they're like, no, it's really bad. But I'm like, no, it's not. This is amazing. So I was more frustrated on people just not getting it. And I feel like it's more a result of just lack of playtest time. I don't think anybody was playtesting as much as me. I do know there were a lot of people actually playtesting, but as time has proven, I don't think anybody was doing it quite as much, because it took me quite a while. It took me about 3 days. It wasn't until the 4th day where I finally understood what was going on and was making everything feel really well. It definitely took me a minute to really fully understand and comprehend everything. So, it definitely took me a while, and I completely understand people being a little bit slower on the uptake whenever it comes to her, because she functions so uniquely. So I get that. But at the same time, man, that was rough. That was a rough week. So yeah, that's the video. It's another I was right about Raiden Shogun post. Not really. It's more so I was browsing through YouTube, previewing through YouTube, and I noticed a lot of people who were supporting, or not supporting, but putting down Raiden and saying how terrible Raiden is and all this and how official's better, are now touting Raiden to the moon, talking about how damn good Raiden Shogun is. And all I have to say to that is, told you so. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me. And before you guys are like, Val, you're really petty. I know, I am. After everything I went through with Raiden, I will literally never let it go. I've said this many times, and I'll say it again. I'm not going to let it go. Anytime Raiden reruns and people are like, oh my god, she's so good, you can expect one of these from me, because I told you so. I put in massive amounts of time. I put in massive amounts of efforts. I don't think I've ever tried that hard at anything with Genshin. And I feel like, you know, I have the right to do this because of the amount of effort and time I put into it and how much crap I got for my opinions. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, as always. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.